Whew, there's a lot of people here. Uh, the first vivid memory I have of my birth mom was around the age of 4 or 5. I woke up in a dark room, probably an abandoned building. I was on my brother's lap, and we were sleeping on the floor. Across from us was my birth mom, who was passed out. As a child, my brother would beg on the side of the street for food or money. My birth mom never kept a job for long. She was usually too high and couldn't get clean. My name is Angelina. I'm 17, a senior in high school, and this is my story. When I was 5, my birth mom left me and my brother with a neighbor for days. The woman I was left with noticed I was sick, and I was having trouble breathing. Unable to contact my mother, I was taken to the hospital and treated for pneumonia. With my birth mom unable to get clean, she lost custody, and I entered the foster system. With my brothers, 2 years later, she lost visitation rights. During my time in foster care, I was moved repeatedly and was having a hard time connecting with others. This impacted my social life and my ability to learn. While other kids got to walk to school, I had to be monitored. When I was 9, I was assaulted by my brother, the same one that raised me. At that moment, I became more closed off and I stopped trusting others. When I started getting bullied by my peers, I tried telling an adult about a group of boys who were picking on me, and I was told, "You're fine. They probably just like you." After that, I just sat there and took it. When I was 10, my foster parents, Mike and Teresa, took me out for frozen yogurt. It was rare to be taken out alone because there were so many other kids in our home. While eating, someone approached our table asking to sit down with us. Now, at first, I thought she was crazy. My first thought was, who is this woman interrupting my alone time with my foster parents? This woman ended up being Elizabeth, who became my adopted mom. When I first moved in with her, I struggled, especially with my mental health. I was often having panic attacks and was unable to communicate my feelings. I'd run away and sometimes even get aggressive. I would lock myself in my room, and every few months, I would completely rearrange it. I did this because in foster care, I would never be in the same place for long, and it made me uncomfortable living in the same home for a long period of time. If there's anything I've learned about my mom in the past 6 years, it's that she is loving, kind, funny, hardworking, and the best mom I could have asked for. Despite my struggles in the beginning, she didn't give up on me. She ensured I had a safe home, and she made sure I got help with my learning disabilities, along with a good support system at the Boys and Girls Club and at school. I started going to Pennington Boys and Girls Club on a regular basis when I was in middle school. It's there I discovered my support. After school, I would get on the bus, I would say hi to Grandma Norma, and I would go to my area. I made friends with staff along with other kids. It was one of the few places I felt like I belonged. I've always enjoyed playing volleyball in the gym with friends and other staff. One of my favorite memories was when I was volunteering at the Northern Nevada Food Bank with my friends, and we got put in a group together. It took most groups about 30 to 45 minutes per box. It took us almost double that. We couldn't stop laughing. In my freshman year of high school, a woman came up to me saying if I told her 3 things about myself, she would give me a piece of candy. And I mean, how could I refuse? This woman was the Pennington teen coordinator, Anita. She is someone I go to all the time. Whether it's to gossip or complain, she always listens, and she always supports me. She is someone I know I can trust. She'll always tell me the truth, even when I don't want to hear it. She has helped me grow in so many ways. Throughout my high school experience, I have found friends and family at the Boys and Girls Club. Mainly through the Keystone Leadership Club, which is through the Teen Center where we help the community with volunteering projects. It started with just a small group, but now it has grown. I've participated in all sorts of events with the club, selling raffle tickets for Hot August nights, kickoff to summer for the youth, volunteering at the Northern Nevada Food Bank, but I've also done STEM mentoring, where we did science projects with the kids, teaching them about the world around them. My favorite thing about STEM was getting to know the younger kids and seeing them work together in groups that weren't their previous friends. During one of the activities, I got to help kids learn about the impact that oil can have on wildlife. We filled a bucket with water, put some oil in it, and the kids had to push a little pom-pom across the oil with a straw. After doing this, the kids assessed the damage to their pom-pom and learned about the impact that oil can have on wildlife. Making relationships with the kids while teaching them to be aware of the world around them helped me realize I wanted to work with kids myself. Some of the kids I mentor, I still talk to and continue to see them grow as people, which at first was a little scary, with the realization that I myself am also getting older. All of the experiences I've had in my life, including the support I have received at the Boys and Girls Club, has inspired me to want to pursue a career in helping troubled youth. I plan to pass on the guidance and mentorship I have received from my mom, Elizabeth, Anita, my teachers, and my former foster parents. My plan is to start off at Truckee Meadows Community College, getting an associate's degree, then transferring into UNR to complete my studies. I will be getting my master's in social work and my minor in child psychology. With this degree, I will become a juvenile social worker. I would be working with youth involved in the juvenile justice system. My goal is to help the youth realize they deserve better and can do better despite their circumstances. An anonymous person said, "Everything will be okay in the end, and if it's not okay, it's not the end." I've experienced a lot of not okay times throughout my life that felt like they were going to last forever. For all those times I felt like giving up, I'm glad I didn't, because now I have friends and family at the Boys and Girls Club who care and support me. In the next chapter of my life, I look forward to being a part of the support system for kids who find themselves struggling like I did, so that they can understand, even if it doesn't feel okay, it's not at the end. Thank you.